we are love at our best in the weak consciousness.
Hi everybody, my name's Karen Noe. Welcome to this Humanities Team event here on Facebook. As many of you are aware, there are devastating fires going on in the Amazon rainforest. And because I talk about this all the time, according to the law of attraction, whatever we're thinking and feeling, we're creating more of that in our lives and in the world as well. So it's extremely important to focus on solutions to the problem rather than the problems themselves, to focus on what we want rather than what we don't want. So before we begin, here's Ray Ippolito. I'll introduce you to him in a minute, and you'll see why I asked him to join us today. And I just wanted to read to you a little bit of information from an article I read on the internet, a CNN article. It's called "Here's What We Know About the Fires in the Amazon Rainforest" by Susan Scuddy. And here are some of the things she said. The Amazon rainforest, which produces about 20% of Earth's oxygen, is often referred to as the planet's lungs. A fire that is now happening in the Amazon, 2/3 of which is in Brazil, threatens the rainforest ecosystem and also affects the entire globe. The entire globe. Mm-hmm. An 80% increase in deforestation has occurred so far this year compared to last year. Now, what's the cause? And how could a wet rainforest burn? According to Christian Poirier, the program director of nonprofit organization Amazon Watch, says farmers and cattle ranchers have long used fire to clear land and make it ready for use, so they are likely behind the unusually large number of fires burning in the Amazon today. He continues to say that the vast majority of these fires are human-lit, and even during dry seasons, the rainforest cannot catch fire easily, unlike, say, the dry bushlands of California or Australia. CNN meteorologist Haley Brink says this year's fires fit with an established seasonal agricultural pattern, and it's the best time to burn because the vegetation is dry. Farmers wait for the dry season and they start burning and clearing the areas so that their cattle can graze. And that's what we're suspecting is going on down there. So I've asked Ray Ippolito to share with you all as to what you could do to prevent this destruction from continuing. Welcome, Ray.
Thank you.
Ray has been working in the animal liberation movement since 2001. Some of his greatest victories have included being instrumental in removing dairy from one of the world's largest food for hunger programs in Bombay, India, creating agreements with the New Jersey Franciscan Diocese to remove circuses from their calendars forever, creating a switch to vegan menus for over 27 businesses in the tri-state area. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
A couple more, actually.
All right. Wow. We have to talk about that later. Sold out lectures to NYU, Hunter College, the People's Climate March, and so much more. Ray is an agent of transformation and uses his opportunity to bring hope, compassion, possibility, and change to our world. Welcome for being with us today. And
Thank
here
you.
you go. You're
Thank
on,
you.
Ray.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm grateful for the opportunity always to speak on behalf of animals. I've been doing this for 14 years, and you've been doing it a lot longer, and the reality is that we have a lot more to go. As we could see what's going on in the Amazon alone, this is just an opportunity for us to shed light on something that's extremely important. People are sometimes divided on the issues of animals and health and the environment. The reality is we all, on a basic level, we want to breathe clean air. We want to drink clean water. That's it. So we all should be vegan for that reason. I mean, honestly, right? A lot of people will think it's some fad diet or this and that. It's a way of existing in harmony with the planet, just in environmental reasons. I can give you thousands and thousands. I highly suggest all of you, if you have Netflix, please watch Cowspiracy. It's a vital movie showing the environmental effects of animal agriculture. Really important movie, kind of get you up to speed with what's going on and some of the things we're talking about. In the Amazon alone, 91% of the deforestation is for animal agriculture. including
Say that again.
91% of the Amazon,
Okay.
91% that has been destroyed is as a result of animal agriculture. And what we talk about very clearly, it's, as you mentioned earlier, it's called raising. They burn the forest in order to make room for more cattle. We don't need more cattle. People say it's logging. Logging is a result, just like leather. When people say, oh, it's leather, it's because of the meat industry. It's an industry unto itself. And it is all one. We're all one. We're all one here on this planet. We're doing one thing in one area. It affects us everywhere else. Look at what's happening in the Amazon.
Right.
We're destroying the Amazon, the lungs of the world. 20% of our oxygen comes from there. They suggest that if there's another 5% increase in the destruction in the Amazon, it will go to a tipping point where there's just devastating effects. And that's also the thing that we heard about a year ago from the IPCC, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. They said, if you remember, we have 12 years to drastically change our habits. Otherwise, irreversible feedback loops within different ecosystems are going to break down, and one after another. And I mean, we're not, it's unrealistic. We've been doing this for a very short time of our existence as human beings since the industrial age. Mm-hmm. Very recently, within the last 50 years, 100 years, actually far less, we figured out how to throw out miles and miles and miles of nets to go miles deep and scour the ocean, taking fish that we would never have had access to. We can go on and on and on and talking about all the environmental destruction. But the reality is, within our community, within spiritual communities, within communities that are lifting higher for consciousness and religious and spiritual reasons, I really, right. I mean, this is why we're talking here. It's if we can't make the change, if we can't make the connection, how can we expect other peoples to do so? It is utterly impossible that we are going to make a shift if all of us who want peace, expect peace, offer peace to other people, if we all do that, how can we expect peace if we're actually offering the opposite? And it's what you were sharing before about the law of attraction.
So then we need to focus on the solution to the problem, which is the solution to the problem is, what's the solution?
It's so simple.
Yeah.
Look at these long, sharp nails. They're not there. Look at these long, sharp teeth. They're not there. We're not designed to eat animals. Just do what our body says. Mm-hmm. We're designed to eat plants. Right. We have a plethora of fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, even in some of the most remote communities in our country and Europe and other countries. Like, some people will say, they'll argue with me, what about the people who don't have anything, the Inuits and the Eskimos, all these folks? I'm talking about you. Like, right. What can you do? What can you do right now? What you can do is eat plants. Guess what the value is on our body? It's the healthiest diet for us.
Yeah.
Colorectal cancer and heart disease are the top 2 killers in our country. Mm-hmm. So that helps you. It's, as we're speaking about the environment, the number one healing, smallest footprint of a diet, of a lifestyle that we can have. And the resources we go to feed other human beings that are in need. That's what we can do. We can eat plants and thrive.
Now, I do have to address this issue because I speak to large groups of people. And I see whenever I talk about veganism, that's when I lose them. So this is really important for you to please understand this. If it's difficult for you to imagine yourself going vegan, I know you could do it one day a week. At least I know you're going to say do it all at once. But I'm telling you, if you could do it one day a week, try a plant-based diet one day a week. And you will be saving one animal's life for each meal that you don't eat meat or dairy. And you'll be saving the animal's life. You'll be helping the environment as well. And you'll see you could do it. And you'll feel healthier as well, correct?
You'll feel much healthier.
Yeah.
And listen, there's all approaches. You could try it for one day a week. Sometimes I suggest people try it for a month. You will feel the physical benefit. If you do it one day a week.
It's not a fad diet like the paleo and all of that. It's different.
It's not. And listen, some of the greatest people on the planet have been vegan. We mentioned Saint Francis, the patron saint of animals. There's no accounts in the Bible of Jesus eating animals.
Well, they'll say fish, but that's a different.
He didn't eat it though.
He
caught it, or he provided it.
Right.
Well, the reality is, we don't have to. So if we don't have to, why should we? If we don't have to create suffering for an animal's life or the environment, and in all ways, shapes, and forms. Why would we? It's never been easier to be vegan. If you want to order it on the internet, if you want to go to your local restaurants, there's plenty of substitutes, as you can see now. Burger King, White Castle.
I know. Now there's even the Impossible Burger in Burger King.
Burger King, White Castle,
everywhere.
Even KFC.
It's better than it's ever been.
It's better than it's ever been, yeah.
I'm asking all of you to please listen to our plea today. I know you could do it, and I know. And there's a wonderful slogan by Edgar's Mission, an animal sanctuary in Australia, that says, if you can live happy and healthy lives without harming anyone or anything, why wouldn't we, right?
Why not?
So let's be the solution. Do you have any other?
Yeah, I can help you a little bit further. So you have any health concerns? Why if there's something that you think that you can't do it, or any things that are going on with you, please go to nutritionfacts.org. Nutritionfacts.org. That's Dr. Michael Greger, brilliant peer-reviewed science.
Is that Forks Over Knives?
He's in there too. Yeah, that's another great film, Forks Over Knives. Yes. As I mentioned, there's a fantastic movie, What the Health. You can check that out.
HEALTH. They think I'm saying what the hell.
Not what the hell, what the health. And if you want a vegan mentor, if you really need support, no matter where you are on the planet, go to Challenge 22. You'll be paired up with a mentor, and they can help you along the way. These are resources that are available. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grain. We have all of it. It's all possible. If you want peace and you expect peace, you have to create it and provide it. Law of attraction.
Absolutely.
Law of attraction. If we want to start from that as a baseline, let's do that.
Absolutely. Is that it all?
No, I could speak for hours on this.
I could too, but I know everybody has time
Who wants to hear all that?
But we wanted to tell you that you could be part of the solution rather than the problem itself. And, I've seen a lot on Facebook Live that people are raising money for this cause, which is great for the Amazon. But if you raise money and you don't deal with the solution, it's just going to happen again.
Karen, that's perfect. Right? Thank you for sharing that, because it's really what everyone... When we get called, when we hear about devastating things, like remember Cecil the lion that was hunted. There was that lion that was hunted by a dentist.
Yes, and it was such a... Right.
People lost their mind, rightfully so. Our hearts open, like, how could you do that?
Yes.
However, we're slaughtering 70 billion land animals and 2.7 trillion sea animals a year. We have to do it. Karen suggested so beautifully. Be the solution. We can't send money to the rainforest groups and then actually be eating and creating that same devastation. If you stopped eating meat today, would it stop the fires today? No, but it wouldn't.
You wouldn't be supporting an industry that is causing this
Perfectly
to happen.
Said. Thank you.
And again, you could do it gradually. I'd love for you to do it all at once, but if you can't, at least do something. Once a day, once a week, once a day, doesn't matter. You could do it. I know you can. Right?
Definitely.
All right.
So if two Italians can do it, you can do it.
That's right. So have a great day, and thank you for joining us here on Humanity's Team, and I will see you again on the next Facebook event. Bye-bye.
Let's choose love, inner peace, living one in harmony with the knowledge. At our core, we are the ones we've been waiting for. We can do it with our truth and bring new light into all we do. We are love at our best in the weak consciousness. We love at our best in the weak consciousness.
We are all one. Whatever we do to ourselves or another affects the whole. May the divine within you guide you as to what steps to take to be of service to our beautiful planet. May peace prevail on Earth.